Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this blue and silver glitter reverse stamping. This is my New Year's manicure, but it definitely could be worn any day of the year. If you love nail art, be sure you're subscribed to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and if you'd like to see how I did this design, just stay tuned. Starting out with clean, dry nails, I'm going to begin with the base coat. I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. For the stamping today, I'm going to be using Moyu London Black Knight, and Moyu stamping polishes can also be used as normal polishes, but I tend to save them just for stamping, so for my base color black, I'm going to be using OPI Black Onyx, and then for the colors in the stamping, I'm going to be using Nubar Night Sparkle and Nubar Star Sparkle. Next, I'm going to protect around my nails using Simply Peel. My Simply Peel is dry. I also went ahead and added a coat of yellow stopper for a little bit of added stickiness on my nails. I have my Moyu Crystal Clear stamper and scraper, as well as my Bliss Kiss stamper, which I'm going to be trying to use the undamaged half. And I've also got a little lid for my palette, a couple different small brushes, and the image plate that I'm going to be using, which I'm just noticing is still dirty, is the Moyu London Illusion Collection number 5. So, just going to quickly clean this off from my testing. And the reason I have 2 stampers is because I want to be able to paint one while the other is drying, and also because since this zigzag swirl that I'm going to be using is an asymmetrical design, I'm actually going to try my hand at reversing the image by picking it up and then stamping it onto the other stamper. So I'm going to start by applying the polish onto the design, then go ahead and scrape, stamp, and then stamp onto the other stamper. Whoa, like that. And that's a pretty good transfer for going through 2 stampers. There are a few small little gaps, so I'm actually going to touch those up with a little bit more of the black and the smallest brush that I have out. And then I'm going to fill in between each of the black lines with the blue and silver glitter. Okay, the second one needs a little bit more time to dry. The first one, give it the tap test. It is okay. And you have to decide which direction of the design you want on which hand. And I'm going to put this one on my right hand. I'm going to try and get it centered. And go ahead and stamp it on. Then, there we go. That's pretty good. Press it down at the tip. And actually, let me grab an orange stick here. And press it down a little bit more around the edges. And you can use that orange stick to actually just kind of break it around your nail like that. And then to the other side. This glitter is a little bit, I almost want to say crunchy. Like it's not fully dry, but it's already not very flexible. So let's just pull off this latex here. I almost feel like I could have gotten away without this. And still got this bit at the tip. I'm just going to pull that off with the tweezers. And, you know, if I had one out, these little around the edge touch-ups, pressing them down right next to the edge of the nail, actually seems like it might be a really good use for those silicone tools that I picked up a while ago. So I'm not going to use that this time, but maybe the next time I do this technique. So there's the first one. Go ahead and do the second one now. Again, try to get it centered. Oops, actually. And, because I'm OCD, try to have the colors in the same position, just reversed. So go ahead and stamp that one on. And that one was, I actually did not give that one the tab test. It was maybe a little bit wetter than it could have been for stamping, but it's okay. It got on there. Go ahead and break it around the edges. And then we'll pull up the Simply Peel, which almost was useless, honestly, on this one. But if I had not used it, it probably would have been a huge mess, and I'd have said, God, why don't I use Simply Peel? So there will be some cleanup around the edges once I'm done with all the nails. And actually a large nail would be a better example of this. But here you can see the reflected designs so that they are mirror images on each hand. And I'm just going to go ahead and repeat that for all my nails. Some of the dried glitter I was able to just scrape off with an orange stick. For the rest, I'm just going to clean up around the edges with a brush and polish remover. Finally, I'm going to finish off with a top coat, and I'm switching it up a little bit today. We are trying Sèche Vive, which is supposed to be a slightly thicker, more gel effect than regular Sèche Vite. So we'll see how it works out and see if it can smooth out this glitter in one coat. So here's the finished manicure, and I love how these turned out. It was a little bit of extra work reversing the images so that my hands mirrored each other, and if you have two stampers, that's definitely optional, not required. But for me, it was definitely worth it. It just makes it kind of more satisfying. I don't have any plans tonight for New Year's Eve, but I do feel like I'm starting 2018 off on the right foot by going into it with a great manicure. Whether you are going out to party or staying at home and keeping it cozy, I hope you guys all have a safe and happy New Year. And as always, thanks for watching.